This is a demo of how to navigate Slack's layout with JAWS. For this demo, I'm using JAWS 2024 with Windows 11. Slack's layout is similar to a browser. The layout is divided into sections, and you can press F6 to navigate between them. At the top is a toolbar named History Navigation. It contains, among other things, controls for history navigation and search.
F6. History navigation toolbar. Show workspace switcher tables toggle button pressed. Control plus Shift plus S to toggle the state. Press space bar. Back in history button unavailable. Alt plus left arrow. Forward in history button unavailable. Alt plus right arrow. Show history button menu. Press space to activate the menu. Then navigate with arrow keys. Search button. Control plus G to activate. Press enter. Control plus G. Help button. F1 to activate. Press enter.
The toolbar is followed by a tab list. If you're a member of multiple workspaces, each is represented as a tab.
F6. Workspaces group. Acme Inc. 6 tab selected. 1 of 3. 6 new mentions selected. Control plus 1. Innovation Industries tab. 2 of 3. To activate tab page, press space bar. Control plus 2. Add workspaces tab as pop-up. 3 of 3. As pop-up. To activate tab page, press space bar.
Within the selected workspace is another set of tabs. Each represents a mode of working. For example, I have the following tabs.
F6. Acme Inc. tab panel. Acme Inc. group. Home tab selected. 1 of 5. With unread selected. DMS tab. 2 of 5. To activate tab page, press space bar. Activity tab. 3 of 5. 6 notifications. To activate tab page, press space bar. Later tab. 4 of 5. To activate tab page, press space bar. More tab as pop-up. 5 of 5. As pop-up. To activate tab page, press space bar.
Regardless of your selected mode of working, the content of the tab panel of the selected tab is going to have a 2-column layout. The first column is a group of controls that form the sidebar. Choosing an item from the sidebar populates the content of the second column, which you can consider the primary view. For example, I have the Home tab selected.
Acme Inc. Home tab selected. 1 of 5. With unread selected.
When I press F6, I'll move to the sidebar, and focus is going to move to the selected item.
F6. Home sidebar. Channels and direct messages. Preview 7 conversations with unread messages, including 6 mentions and keywords. Press Alt plus Shift plus up slash down arrow to navigate between unread items. Accounting dash marketing. Selected. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
When I press F6 again, I'll move to the second column, the primary view.
F6. Channel accounting dash marketing group. Composer group. Message to accounting dash marketing edit. Blank. Type in text.
Lastly, there's the control strip. Together with the history navigation toolbar, they bookend the application. The control strip contains other application-wide actions.
F6. Control strip toolbar. Create new button menu. Press space to activate the menu. Then navigate with arrow keys. User : Johan button menu. Johan active. Press space to activate the menu. Then navigate with arrow keys. Johan active.
To review, the layout from the top to the bottom is as follows. It starts with a history navigation toolbar.
F6. History navigation toolbar. Show workspace switcher tables toggle button pressed. Control plus Shift plus S to toggle the state. Press space bar.
That's followed by the Workspaces tab list.
F6. Workspaces group. Acme Inc. 6 tab selected. 1 of 3. 6 new mentions selected. Control plus 1.
Next is the tabs that represent the different modes of working.
F6. Acme Inc. tab panel. Acme Inc. group. Home tab selected. 1 of 5. With unread selected.
Next is the sidebar.
F6. Home sidebar. Channels and direct messages. Preview 7 conversations with unread messages, including 6 mentions and keywords. Press Alt plus Shift plus up slash down arrow to navigate between unread items. Accounting dash marketing. Selected. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
That's followed by the primary view.
F6. Channel accounting dash marketing group. Composer group. Message to accounting dash marketing edit. Blank. Type in text.
And then lastly, the control strip.
F6. Control strip toolbar. Create new button menu. Press space to activate the menu. Then navigate with arrow keys.
Next, I wanted to demonstrate how you can switch workspaces more efficiently. If you're in multiple workspaces, you might want to switch workspaces without having to move focus to the Workspaces tab list. To do this, you can press Control Tab or Shift Control Tab from anywhere within Slack. For example, I'm in the Acme Inc. workspace and I have my focus in the Composer inside the primary view.
Message to accounting dash marketing edit. Blank.
And I'm going to hold down Control and Tab to switch to the Innovation Industries workspace.
Innovation Industries tab panel. Home tab panel. Channel general group. Composer group. Message to general edit. Blank. Type in text.
You can also navigate directly to a workspace by number by using Control and the number of the tab. This is especially useful if you're in many workspaces. For example, I'm currently in the Innovation Industries workspace, and I have my focus on the primary view.
Message to general edit. Blank.
And I'm going to hold down Control and 1 to move focus back to the Acme Inc. workspace.
Control 1. Acme Inc. tab panel. Home tab panel. Channel accounting dash marketing group. Composer group. Message to accounting dash marketing edit. Blank. Type in text.
It's also worth mentioning that you can expand and collapse the Workspaces tab list by pressing Control-Shift-S from anywhere within Slack. So, for example, I still have my focus inside the primary view of the Acme Inc. workspace.
Message to accounting dash marketing edit. Blank.
And if I press Control-Shift-S, the tab list will collapse.
Control-Shift-S. Workspaces tab list collapsed.
and I can expand it with Control-Shift-S again.
Control-Shift-S, Workspaces tab list expanded.
When the Workspaces tab list is collapsed, it's replaced with a menu button that follows the History navigation toolbar.
Control-Shift-S, Workspaces tab list collapsed. F6, Control-Strip toolbar, create new button menu, press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys. F6, History navigation toolbar, show workspace switcher tab list toggle button not pressed, Control+Shift+S to toggle the state, press space bar. F6, Acme Ink tab panel, switch workspaces, left parent Acme Ink, right parent button menu, use Control+Alt+S from anywhere and select to get a summary of workspace notifications, press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys. Enter. Context menu to navigate, press up or down arrow, Acme Ink menu checked, 1 of 3, Acme Ink, 6 new mentions. Innovation Industries menu, 2 of 3. Add a workspace menu, 3 of 3.
Next, I wanted to demonstrate how you can quickly switch views. Just like switching workspaces, you might want to switch views without having to move focus back to the Views tab list. To do this, you can press Control and Page Up or Control Page Down to cycle between each of the views in the tab list, and you can do that from anywhere within Slack. For example, I'm in the Acme Ink workspace using the Home view, and I'm going to press Control Page Down to move to the DMs view.
Accounting dash marketing left parent channel right parent dash Acme Ink dash 6 new items dash select document loading 1 more entry Acme Ink tab panel DMS tab panel direct messages sidebar direct messages list box Jennifer the July 16th 2022 at 3:33 p.m. Don't mention it. Enjoy your time away. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
You can also navigate directly to a tab by number by holding down Control Shift and the tab number. So for example, if I want to go back to the Home tab, I can press Control Shift 1.
Control Shift 1. Home tab panel channel accounting dash marketing group composer group message to accounting dash marketing edit blank type in text.
Lastly, I wanted to demonstrate some of the nuances of Slack's keyboard navigation. The first is that we will remember where your focus was within a section and restore focus to the previously focused element when you navigate back to that section with F6. For example, if I navigate to the History navigation toolbar with F6.
F6, History navigation toolbar, show workspace switcher tab list toggle button not pressed, Control+Shift+S to toggle the state, press space bar.
And then I move focus within the toolbar.
Back in History button, Alt plus left arrow to activate, press enter.
And then I leave this toolbar and move to the next section.
F6, Acme Ink tab panel, switch workspaces, left parent Acme Ink, right parent button menu, use Control+Alt+S from anywhere and select to get a summary of workspace notifications, press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys.
Now if I use Shift F6 to go back to the History navigation toolbar, my focus will be restored to the back button.
Shift F6, History navigation toolbar, back in History button, Alt plus left arrow to activate, press enter.
The last thing to demonstrate is how tab navigation is designed to work within Slack. We intentionally trap tab key navigation within the current section, and this allows you to better understand the boundaries of that section and explore it with tab key navigation. So, for example, if I navigate into the sidebar,
F6, Home sidebar, channels and direct messages, preview 7 conversations with unread messages, including 6 mentions and keywords. Press Alt plus Shift plus up slash down arrow to navigate between unread items. Level 1, Accounting dash marketing, selected. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
From this point forward, if I press Tab, I'm going to navigate exclusively between the items in the sidebar.
Sidebar width left right slider 17. To increase or decrease, use the arrow keys. Home sidebar, Actions toolbar, Acme Ink Actions button menu, press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys. Workspace filter button menu, press space to activate the menu, then navigate with arrow keys. Channels and direct messages, preview 7 conversations with unread messages, including 6 mentions and keywords. Press Alt plus Shift plus up slash down arrow to navigate between unread items. Accounting dash marketing, selected. To move through or expand items, use the arrow keys.
And that's it. That concludes this demo of navigating Slack's layout with JAWS.